sophomore year of high school. I was playing my first varsity football game, and they threw me in there, and on the fourth carry that I got at running back, I got tackled, and when I got tackled, I was hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage, and my leg stayed planted in the ground, my foot stayed planted, and as one guy hit me high, one guy hit me low, and my body just continued to twist around that knee. I found out that I tore my ACL, my PCL, tore my LCL, I tore a nerve, stretched a nerve, and pinched an artery. And when I pinched that artery, I was without blood flow to the leg for over 10 hours, so most of the muscle in my calf ended up dying. And I started physical therapy, water therapy, laser therapy, acupuncture, doing everything we could possibly to save the leg. And we held on to the leg, did as much therapy as we possibly could for a year and 3 months. And then after that year and 3 months, we started talking to a few doctors and started getting informed about prosthetics and all the abilities and the options that I could have if we went with a below-the-knee amputation. And we got the approval out of 7 out of 8 doctors to go ahead and amputate it. They thought that would be the best option. Met with you, and you decided to take my case on, Brandon. So yeah, that's the story and where we're at now.
So when you started thinking about, or people introducing the idea of a prosthetic limb or getting an amputation or having that done, did you view it as perhaps your only way to become more active like you were used to, or that you wanted to be?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that would be the only possible solution for being active again, would be to go ahead and amputate the leg. Before that, I held on to the leg as much as I possibly could. I want to hold on to the leg, you know, it's my leg. It's something that I want, of course, and but the pain in the bottom part of my foot was just annoying, and I was very limited with that ankle. Like I said, and the bones were deteriorating, and I was getting arthritis in my ankle. So amputation was a great option at this point. Definitely my parents, you know, they saw this as a losing situation.
Right.
We're amputating the limb. And that's just a loss, you know, that's last resort to them. Of course, they don't want to see a child lose a limb. They've been through a lot, and but for me, it was the best option and the only option. I guess they're pretty proud of me. They shouldn't be, but they're pretty proud of me, and I guess the only thing I can really credit to is them and all the support they've given me, and the technology, the way you guys have fit my prosthetics. I'm very active. I'm able to walk. Normally, people can't even tell when I'm walking around with pants on that I actually have lost a limb. And then I was able to be competitive again, return to sports. I was able to return to wrestling, place my senior year of high school at the state wrestling tournament, and then I've been more active now than I even was in the past.
And now you're helping others, right? You're teaching, you're talking, you're going around to schools, and you're telling your story. What made you do that? I
guess my struggle, just everything I was going through, really motivated me to share and help people understand, you know, that I can get better, and I can get better physically, and if it doesn't get better physically, then you're going to gain a better perspective more than anything, I guess you could say. So that was my motivation in wanting to go around and share my story and just connect with kids and relate my stories to the stories that they have right now, and tell them not to be too concerned with the issues that they have in their life right now, because there's a good chance that it's going to get better. One of my favorite quotes is, "To know the road ahead, ask those coming back." And somebody didn't go through obviously the same situation that I've gone through, but people have gone through a lot of similar things.